Well, hello everyone and welcome to Luxemburg Casco High School. We are here for some high school prep action between the Valders High School Vikings and the Luxemburg Casco Sprartans. I am Dan Wagner. Along beside me is Todd Grall. Todd Grall, welcome to the evening.
Well, thank you. How are you doing tonight, Dan?
Pretty good. We are in lovely Luxemburg, Wisconsin here. Beautiful high school, very well-lit gym, new facility. The Luxemburg Casco, a Division II school, looking at a non-conference game in front of us here between the Lady Vikes and the Lady Sprartans. Valders coming off of a solid group of victories. 7 out of the last 9 games have been victories for the Vikes. Their latest game was a victory over, who was it? Who was that last game?
Who the heck did we play?
It's been so long.
It's been so long.
That's kind of the point, okay? So
Two Rivers.
Yeah, we played Two Rivers in conference play, but now tonight we're looking at a non-conference matchup. This is a makeup game originally scheduled for just before Christmas, and we are going to make it up tonight here. So what do we know about Luxemburg Casco, Todd?
Well, they're from the Northeastern Conference. They're 6-6 overall, 5-3 in conference. And the only common opponent that Valders has played, and so has Luxemburg, is Kewanee. Valders beat Kewanee 60-36. Luxemburg Casco beat them 38-37.
Okay. So yeah, and the Kewanee game was pretty close between Valders and Kewanee, but then in the second half, Valders pulls away. So Valders is going to see if tonight they can keep up their momentum. A lot of they kind of reached that 500 mark now. They're 7-7. Hopefully they don't relax and take it easy. We got a 6-6 Division II team here playing in the Northeastern Conference, and this should be a tough opponent. A lot of players for Lux Casco averaging in that mid-range. Todd, we talked about 6 players averaging 6 points or more for the LC.
Right. There's a couple that are averaging 8. A couple that are averaging over 6, 5. I mean, very balanced.
Yeah,
very
so
balanced.
You never really know exactly where the threat is going to be, so it's going to need a little team defense tonight. We're going to get you off to the national anthem, and we'll be back for the tip-off.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Luxemburg Casco High School, home of the Sprartans, and this evening's non-conference girls varsity basketball game, which features the visiting Valders Vikings and your Luxemburg Casco Sprartans. To honor America and those defending our freedoms, we ask those who are able to please stand and face our flag. Remove your hats and place your hand over your heart. We ask everyone to sing along if you so desire as our national anthem is played. Thank you. And now, let's introduce the starting lineups for both teams. For the visiting Valders Vikings, leading it off, a 5'4" senior, number 3, Cassie Tusho. A 5'1" senior, number 5, Morgan Grunmeyer. And 5'8" senior, number 23, Caitlin Fisher. A 5'5" senior, number 24, Morgan Hickman. And at 5'1", a senior, number 31, Grace Newenfeld. And Spartans. And that's the Valders Vikings. And now let's introduce the starting lineup for your Luxemburg Casco Spartans. A 5'9" guard, sophomore number 3, Aaron Jarofsky. And guard, a 5'3" freshman number 5, Brianna Bray. And a forward for Luxemburg Casco, a 5'5" senior number 14, Sam Treble. And guard, a 5'5" junior number 20, Gabby Weck. And a forward, a 5'6" senior number 32, Lily Deasy. The Luxemburg Casco Spartans are coached by head coach Taylor Brunel Schmidt and assisted by Pete Lesma, Mitch Sessler, and Cassie Raddick. And that's your Luxemburg Casco Spartans. Our superintendent of schools here at Luxemburg Casco, Joel Curtis. Our principal, Troy Haas. Our athletic director from all of our Spartans.
All right, Todd, we're getting ready to go here. Our starting lineup for Valders, we are back to the original seniors. We've got Morgan Brunmeyer back in. This is her second game back from the concussion. And then we've got Caitlin Fisher, Morgan Hickman, and Cassidy Tuchel, and Grace Neunfeld. Valders led in scoring by Claire Zipper, averaging 13.5 points per game. And then you got Fisher and Tuchel, or after that, around 8 points a game. Tip is up, and Valders going to control. So here we go. Tuchel taking a look. Nobody on Tuchel. She'll step up. Little jumper. No. Rebound. Brunmeyer. We're going to have a jump ball. Held ball. Are we going to debate this again?
We'll go hell ball.
Okay. Actually, yeah. The official that gave me that suggestion is in the group of 3, so I'm going with held ball tonight.
Hell ball.
That's fine. All right, here we go. Luxemburg Casco facing man-to-man defense for the Vikes. Caitlin Fisher content to stay back. LC going to look. I'm curious to see if they have post presence. I don't see a huge post presence at this time. Lux Casco moving around, watching for gimmicks. Nothing there. So looks like a little dribble drive and kick, and that's about it. That's kind of what we saw in JV as well. Both teams played man in JV for Valders and Lux Casco. 32 going to drive in, no luck, kick it out. Good patience for LC initially, thinking about the 3. And Neunfeld defending up, looking for our first shot here. We've got 17-10 on the clock. First possession for LC. Good defense, Valders, covers it up. LC patient early. Valders playing well defensively in this stretch here. We talked about them winning 7 out of the last 9 games. Good possession for LC, and LC is going to pick up 3-quarter court. We watch for the run and jump. We're going to look opposite. So now skip over to Fisher, and we might. Okay, I thought maybe I had a foul there. So now Hickman in the corner reverses it into the post to Neunfeld, and we're going to get all the way to the rim as Hickman. And it's going to drop.
It went. Thing just hung there. Like, get in the hole.
So now tied up here, 2-2. LC will get their second possession. Very patient early on. Valders playing good D over this stretch. It's been a key to their success over these last 9 games. They're kind of playing defense as a team. Nice job, Neunfeld and Fisher closing that off. And then we got to finish it. Yep. So Fisher kind of, she just waited in her spot and didn't clear away. So she basically allowed fate to determine which jersey color that ball was going to go in instead of forcing the issue towards red. So Sam Treble at the line, number 14. She's going to shoot a pair. First one up. And good.
First one's up and good. Reporting in for the Spartans, number 22.
I heard that.
Elena Diffrey.
That is not a delay. The announcer did repeat my words right there.
And she missed the second. Scramble.
And it's going to be Valders' ball. So kind of slow
poke and
start
press.
here. Yeah, token pressure. I don't see any. Oh, the little gimmick. Okay. So now over to Tuchel. Quick early offense.
Nice.
She's going to put it in.
From the corner for 3. Tuchel.
Cassidy Tuchel picking up where she left off, Todd. Last game, 5 3-pointers for Tuchel. Excellent game, and she picks up where she left off. She's going to get credit for the steal. We're going to have a foul. All right, we got our first little run here, okay? First little run. Valders way up, 5-3.
On the play, foul committed by Luxemburg, number 14, Sam Tremble. That'll be her first team first.
So now, yeah, we watch the dribblers and pay attention. Okay, now Hickman middle,
Wide open.
back over to Tuchel. Tuchel's attacking, little scoop, no good. And
steal.
Fisher waiting, and deflection, Neufeld. And LC's coming the other way now. Oh, nice little screen by Tremel. Nice job by Tremel. She kind of slid over because the defender took that path. An open three-pointer, and LC takes the lead. Now Neufeld in the middle, gets it up, drops it in.
Underneath for 2.
Boy, Valders really pushes that early offense. You know, if there was a 10-second shot clock in some cases, we'd be fine. So now Tuchel jumps it. She's going to go. Running her down is weak. She crosses it over, puts it in. Cassidy Tuchel.
Nice little crossover and finish.
Nice job, Cassidy Tuchel. Grandparents Dan and Judy Gauze enjoying play-by-play action here. Cassidy Tuchel with 5 points early on.
I hear that they are regular listeners and fans of Danimal's house.
You know, we're getting that here and there. You know, like Audrey's grandparents watch on a regular basis, and you know, we've got some people that have come, you know, to trust the channel. We appreciate all you listeners out there. Dan and Judy hopefully enjoying themselves back in Valders.
So Cassidy misses. She's got 5 points.
So here we go, 9-6 Valders. In for Valders is Hokumer and Zipper. Oh, nice attack. We're a little late on that. And rebound back to LC. Good fight for it. We're going to get a three-point attempt up and no good. And we got to get in there and get some rebounds. That's going to be a foul, and we're going to shoot 2.
You know who it's going to be against? It'll be Vince Clare right away, too.
Yep. Yeah, little kind of a scramble for the ball. And we're going to shoot a pair here.
Your first team, a second of the first half, standing at the line, Aaron Trosky.
So Shirosky, first free throw up, back to the iron, no good. Again, Lux Casco, a pretty balanced team. You can kind of see why they're balanced, Todd. You're talking about a team that's very patient in their offense early on. And so you never really know who's going to get that attempt. They're not looking to one player.
Another kick out.
And, yeah, another offensive rebound. We got to get in there. And Claire almost another fall. There it is.
It's going to be over the back?
It's all position right there. She got in the wrong position and kept jumping, and that's going to be her second foul. Wow. So quick foul. Definitely a foul. I mean, I think if you secure the first one, you're probably okay jumping, getting over her, because there was a clear height advantage.
Right.
But then there was kind of a scramble. Give Lux Casco credit for kind of getting in there, and I would say that was a foul for sure. So now, good hustle, Lux Casco. Valders needs to secure this now. If this is a miss, and she makes it. Number 20, Gabrielle.
Seems like Luxemburg. Okay. Seems like Luxemburg Casco is getting the loose balls. They're more.
I mean, lately, these couple possessions. Yep. But Valders got to stay aggressive now. And nice little split, and Oregon Hickman's going to get all the way to the hoop. So what I see, Todd, I see Lux Casco when we drive, they build walls, but kind of more like posts, meaning like if you can weave through their. They pretty much go straight vertical when we drive in.
Right.
So if you can weave through there like Hickman just did, I think that's there. There's not always shot blocking in girls basketball. You go in the middle like that in boys basketball, somebody's going to put it in the seats sometimes.
Easily.
A lot of times in girls basketball, they just stand there with their hands up. And we're going to have an offensive foul, and we are going the other way.
He likes calling offensive fouls.
Easy. Hey, he might watch this.
I know. Hey.
Well, hey, I wasn't watching that play. I was staring at the program, so I didn't really see that play. It could have been. I don't know. So now Holcomer, nice little pull up, lays it up, no good. Follow Wagner.
Yep, we're good.
Just got to stay out of there. When you know you're out of position, but I tell you what, I give credit to Lux Casco early. They have good position. They're where they're supposed to be in a lot of these plays. And you give credit to them for kind of being right place, right time. And now still.
We're going zone.
Okay, Valders 2-3. Let's give a little different look. They look to high post. Kick it around. Little jumper. No, we got to get the rebound now. There you go, Holcomer. Now she's going to look deep
nice
to Tuchel. Tuchel getting up, and we're going to have a foul and shoot a pair.
Nice push by Megan Holcomer and to find her on that left wing.
Tuchel draws the foul on the Sprartans on their high Brianna Gray. Her first team fourth. Tuchel stands at the line, shoot 2.
We'll see once what LC does. So first free throw up and good for Cassidy. We'll see what LC does against that 2-3. It looked like they knew right what they were doing. They're going to get a high post and then a top-down look. So we'll see once if we can cover that up. With Zipper on the bench, we're basically looking at Fisher and Neufeld covering down low. Next free throw up and good for Tuchel. She has got her shot flowing right now.
She's got 7 points.
So here we go now. Valders up 4, back into 2-3. LC works it around. We'll wait for that high post. There it is. Oh, 14 was going, but she stopped. 10 comes. They must bring that weak side slot in. And we got a three-pointer up, no good, and rebound, Brunmeyer. So now Brunmeyer over to Neufeld. Tuchel's looking, tough angle, and get it out of there now. Okay. Tuchel, little runner up, and no good. Rebound, Tuchel. Oh, she might have walked. Yep.
I like her being, the aggressivity. Is that a word?
Well, Drew Brees started that years ago, and I feel like it's in the approval process in the Funk and Wagnalls.
I'm thinking so, but she's very aggressive. So
do they even make dictionaries anymore, Todd?
I think it's just Google. And
I was watching an old Friends episode, and Joey was getting sold an encyclopedia. And I'm like, man, do they even have encyclopedia salesmen anymore?
Yeah, what do those poor people do?
I don't know. They're probably selling something else. I don't know.
Door to door.
Yeah, who knows? Or delivering for Amazon.
Yeah.
So nice job defensively. Valders pushing LC out, but LC looking for that free throw. Good little fill. Nice job by LC. Multiple players filling that high post. That is the weak point in a 2-3, is that high post. So LC patient with that, cuts it to 2. And Todd, multiple players head to that.
Right.
Sometimes it's designated post. Fisher open 3 on the kick, gets it. Excellent job, Caitlin Fisher. Yeah, you watch LC. Now, number 10 is starting there, certainly not a post. 5'2" guard. She starts at the high post, and now she exits. Then the weak side slot comes in, and then she exits on the reversal. But LC's having trouble. Okay, now they have some numbers across the 14. No good. Rebound 32.
We got to jump.
Yeah.
Again.
Now, little runner for 10, no good. Now, let's get that. Let's clear that. And little pull up, and it's going to fall. Number 20, Gabrielle Weck. So Gabby Weck, 4 early points. Or is it 5? Maybe 5.
She's got 5, yep. She hit a 3.
Valders ball baseline. Good game here so far, 13-16. Valders 3-point lead. And we're going to see Wagner and Hickman come back in for Tuchel and Holcomer. Yeah, I think, for me, maybe a couple more possessions in that 2-3, but now we're going to have another offensive foul here. Moving screen, that was that corner inbounds play. And Grace Neufeld moved on the bump.
Against the Vikings, number 31, Grace.
If you're going to move on that screen, it really gives you an advantage. So I'd much rather see that called than not called, because it's tough to get around it as it is. And then when the screen's moving, it's an unfair advantage to the offense. So again, Lux Casco looking for that high post. They can hit that high post from any direction. Now 20 slides in. I like this offense. This is interesting. Now Caitlin, nice little opposite. Good seal. And 32 is going to put it in. LC comfortable. I was kind of starting to allude to that, Todd. I think I'd get out of that 2-3 right now. LC looks pretty comfortable in that passing. And it's multiple players that score for them. And maybe we're seeing why. Little runner for Hickman puts her up to 6.
Yeah, she's got 6. Yeah,
So,
I would go back to man.
I think
definitely.
he is. He's back to man. I believe it is. We're back to man. I like that decision because LC just looked way too comfortable there. So now we got a closeout and rebound. Right now, three-pointer up for Samantha Tremmel. And LC's going to tie it 18-18. Yeah, lots of variety on your score sheet, right, Todd?
No kidding.
Hickman.
Nice drive.
No good. How does that come back down? If you're LC, you're thinking, man, we missed an opportunity there. I think half the players were kind of running back, assuming that was a make or something. And Hickman grabs her own rebound, and we're going to shoot a pair. Hickman, first free throw, good. Hickman in the high 50s for free throw percentage. Now, Zipper coming back. Zipper now playing with 2 fouls.
She just got to stay away.
Well, it's just a general be smart. I mean,
right.
When you're out of position, you got to understand you're out of position, and then you have to react accordingly. But if you don't realize you're out of position, and you just think see ball, get ball, well, then all of a sudden a whistle blows, and then you hang your head. There's a cerebral part of the game, and so now Zipper up top defending, and kind of an open 3 and rebound Zipper. Keep it up now. Keep it up. Kicks it out to Hickman. Hickman will push. We got deep diagonal, and she sees it, but it was too late. It was there between the 30 and 60 foot mark, and it got too late, and Hickman threw it out. So no problem here. Valders 2-point lead. We're at the midway point. Anybody with balls for Lux Casco with 2?
I don't believe so.
So 5 team fouls a pair. Yep. Very even game so far. Nice little dribble drive and a little runner, and it's going to fall. Elena Maratek.
I mean, they are getting such good looks.
And they're playing as a team. I'm impressed. Audrey Wagner open 3, no good. Back to the iron, and it's going to be a rebound. We've got a held ball. Rebound Wagner, and we got a held ball. So now Valders sideline. Very good game so far, even up at 20. Solid scoring pace, multiple players scoring. Now inbound over to Wagner. Wagner looking to lob to Zipper, and Zipper is going to miss the first. Stat builder. And Zipper is going to shoot a pair.
On the shot attempt, follow committed by the Sprartans, number 22.
Yeah, both teams, for the most part, getting decent looks. Valders couple threes and early offense. Lux Casco very disciplined. They showed him right away on that first possession. They showed that they were willing to run 40 seconds a clock to get a good shot.
I think if Claire can stay out of foul trouble, she could have quite a game yet because she's got a pretty good height advantage. The tallest girl for Lux Casco is 5'9". So.
Well, yeah. I mean, as usual, I guess I thought kind of Claire was going to be in the starting lineup consistently as our leading scorer and highest producer, but not the case. So she's coming off the bench, and maybe take All right, we are back from the timeout. It's going to be sideline inbounds, Lux Casco. 33 seconds to go, 10-point lead for LC. Claire Zipper on the ball. It's going to be Wagner in defending, and there's a push-off going the other way.
Offensive foul on the play by the Sprartans, number 22, Elena Dumfries. That'll be her third personal foul. Checking back in for the Spartans, Kurowski.
You know, when you look at a game, too, like on an officiating standpoint, sometimes we get super frustrated with, like, 3 plays, and we forget now Wagner, three-pointer up and no good. And it's going to be, just let it go. It's 17 seconds to go.
Yep.
Just let it go. Don't shoot if you're LC. Don't foul if you're Valders. Just let it be.
Don't fall.
Just let it be. We're at 5. And that's going to do her. So down to 0. Excellent game overall. Valders going to fall in this one.
The final score of this evening's girls basketball game is your Luxemburg Casco Spartans 53 and the visiting Valders Vikings 43. Again, we ask if you picked up any concessions during the course of the evening. If you pick up any loose items around the area.
All right, we're going to bring you back to the studio here at Lux Casco High School. Lost my mouse. So, that's how it's going to end. Valders really struggling in the second half. Boy, the Fisher effect, and then the fact that Zipper was kind of in and out. Didn't really get a good flow all night. Didn't start, and then got those fouls early. And then, in the second half, again, didn't start, and just kind of never really got it going. Valders only with, 10 points.
10 points in the second half.
10 points in the second half. So, struggle there. But you look at LC, and you say, you can see why. LC was communicating. LC was playing great defense as a group. When the ball moved, players moved. LC had multiple possessions where there was boxing out and there was fouls on Valders from behind. They also had multiple offensive rebounds on free throws on half court. All the way back to the first half, you had multiple possession or multiple shot attempt possessions for LC, and you give them credit for that effort, for that positioning, and that team unity. Also, many different players scoring for and showing themselves as threats for Lux Casco. And for Valders, kind of got it going early with Hickman and Tuchel. And then other than that, we kind of struggled along the way. Holcomber, not too many. Wagner, not too many.
Lux Casco had one girl with 9. They had 3 girls with 8. They had a girl with 7. They had a girl with 6. So it's like,
wow.
Yeah.
So that's tough to defend.
Yeah, right.
It's hard. I mean, 53 is not really that many points. So I would say the difference in the game was LC's defense and rebounding.
Yep, exactly.
That's probably the difference.
Morgan Hickman had 14 for Valders, and then Cassidy Tuchel had 11, and Claire Zipper with limited time on the court had 8.
Yeah.
JV's won 34-24. They're 12-0.
Nice. Yeah, kind of a hard-fought game for there, too. I mean, probably program-wide, the group doing a good job defensively.
Yep.
And it was hard going for JVs. I mean, it was like 22-18 with maybe 4 minutes to go or something.
And Zoe Siders led them with 10. But so one win tonight.
Yeah, and, good job, JVs, kind of keeping it going. Megan and Audrey had to play JV again tonight, and got a lot of minutes out here in varsity, so probably have tired legs. But, overall, really good opponent. I mean, Lux Casco, great host, beautiful gymnasium, great light, good floor quality, solid overall opponent, good game. And it was kind of fun. This one didn't go our way. But Valders going to be in action on Friday night. They're going to visit Manitowoc Roncalli. First time they played, they were successful against Roncalli. So back to conference play for the Vikes on Friday night. So any other thoughts?
I think we're good, yeah.
All right, guys. So for Todd Grall, I'm Dan Wagner. We're going to sign off. Thank you for visiting us tonight, and we will see you on Friday.